Our next guest plays one of the only responsible people among a very irresponsible group on the show Euphoria. Season 3 premieres Sunday on HBO and HBO Max. Please welcome Judd Apatow. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
How are your parents?
They are great.
Did they talk to you before you come on like a talk show? Is your dad like, hey, here's what we're gonna do? Or do they go through points and practice?
I run some stuff by him sometimes.
You do? Yeah.
But he pitches some weird stuff. So.
Does he really?
It's hit or miss.
So you have the final say. You're like, no, I'm not.
Oh, yeah. I gotta veto a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of unusual that both your parents have sat in that chair, not together, separately.
Well, they love you so much. They were like, Jimmy's the best.
Well, that's very, very nice. I love them too. That's, who named you Maude? Was it your mom or dad?
It was my mom.
Oh,
yeah, my
okay.
mom. My mom told me like recently that her favorite movie is Harold and Maude, and that when she was pregnant with me, it was like a running joke. Like, what if we named her Maude? That would be funny. And then it stuck. But like, she's telling someone, like, I had never heard that story, and she's telling it to someone else in front of me.
You were the third party in that conversation?
Yeah, and I was like, wait, what?
Well, you started as the third party in the stomach, and I guess you just kind of ran with that, huh?
It stuck.
I was wondering if it was Maude from, do you remember the TV show Maude with B. Arthur? Did people ask you about that?
People do ask me about it.
But not that Maude, a different Maude.
Different Maude.
Harold and Maude is a great movie. Did they think about naming your sister Harold?
That would be cute.
That would be cute, yeah. Have you seen Harold and Maude?
I love Harold and Maude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's turned out to be one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
so.
great. Well, that's
convenient for me. Yeah.
You're like, oh, I hate that movie. I can't believe they named me Maude.
No, love it. Thank God.
Your first acting role was as a little kid. How old were you when you were in Knocked Up?
I think I was 7.
7 years old.
Yeah.
Which is it something that you had expressed interest in doing, or something that your dad just was like, hey, you're going to be in this?
People do ask me that. I don't think I said I wanted to act. I think it just suddenly started.
But you liked it, obviously.
I loved doing it, yeah.
And your sister was in it too, right?
My sister, yes, was very, very young.
I wonder about your house. Like, was your house filled with like Uncle Seth Rogen and is it teaching you how to smoke out of a Barbie or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kinda. But my dad doesn't smoke weed.
Right,
Like, he's not chill like that. But
people assume he does, though, right?
People really assume that he does, and my whole childhood, like, he would be sent, like, gifted, like, an enormous amount of weed. So I always assumed he did, but, like, didn't want to ask. And, like, those times it was very, like, it was still very taboo for me. So as like a 6-year-old, I saw like these cases of weed being delivered to my house, and I'm like, oh my God, something is wrong with my dad. Like, this is bad.
Well, something is wrong with your dad, just not that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's been, what, 4 years since Euphoria has been on?
Yeah.
And is it like, and then, which is a long time. Do you get right back into it, or is it something that you have to like go, oh wait, where was I? I mean, because for me, I can barely, a week between shows is too much for me to remember what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. Like, we started shooting the show when we were like 18, 19, 20 years old, and now I'm 28. So like coming back on that set, and we've only done 3 seasons, so it is a weird thing. Like, there's a lot of space in between each season, but...
It's like the Olympics, yeah.
It kind of is, yeah. But I don't know, we grew up together. We like grew up on that show. Like, the first season, the first time we all went out as a cast, like, I got my fake ID taken away at a bar.
Oh, really?
So like, we've come a long way.
Is it hard to grow up on TV where you're like looking at yourself and going, oh, this is my awkward phase?
Oh my God, it's like the second round of puberty. So I remember like season 1, like I had so many zits. And I remember like asking like, hey, like, can you see it? And they'd be like, no, don't worry, we'll edit it out in post. Like, we'll CGI out your zits. I was like, that's amazing, now I can relax. And then when I watched season 1, there they were. And I was so bummed, like, wait, what? And then season 2, I knew, like, I didn't trust them. So then, like, one day I remember I had, like, the worst zit you've ever seen, like a boil on my forehead.
Oh, yeah.
And I was, like, trying to, like, turn in the shot, like, maybe, like, no one could notice it if I turned my head a certain way. And Sam was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm trying not to show my zit. And he's like, okay. And I was like, can you see it if I turn like this? He's like, yeah, keep turning. And so I was like, okay. Sad. But yeah.
They probably wanted that zit. It gives the show, like, it makes it real.
It's authentic.
Right.
Yeah.
Kids have zits. Do you think they were lying to you about CGIing the zit, or do you think that they just forgot?
Yeah, I'm not. They're always like, we'll make a note of that.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm like, I don't know where the notes go.
No, yeah, the notes go right in the garbage. Yeah. And so, is this the final season of the show? Because I've heard that indicated, and
it's so funny because I know nothing. Like, I really don't know. Like, sometimes, I was like, I know as much as anyone else. Like, I'll read an article.
Does anyone know? Does Sam Levinson know, the guy in charge of the show?
Probably not.
He doesn't know.
I have no idea.
I see. Okay.
Who knows? But I assume HBO knows, or maybe they've got to see. I don't know.
Somebody has to know. So if this is the last season, will it just kind of leave off, or is it wrapped up? Do you know that even?
No, I'm telling you, I can't reveal it because I don't know. And this season, like, it was so secretive. They didn't give any of us the full scripts to read. So we only were sent, like, our characters' storylines. So when people ask me...
So they've seen you under pressure and they know not to trust you.
Look, I at first was so, like, I was so offended. I was like, do you not trust me after all of these years?
Right,
like, it's been 8 years, come on. And then I thought, like, oh, wait, like, I wouldn't trust me either. Like, I was like, would I tell anyone? Probably, like, 1 or 2 friends, and they probably would tell people.
That's right, yeah.
So I respect the decision.
Oh, it's funny you say that. That's, I think, a great life lesson, and I always say that, is everyone in their life has 1 or 2 people that they will tell something that they promise never to tell anyone.
Oh, 100%.
And those people have 1 or 2 people who might not be you, and and so on.
Of course.
So never tell anyone anything.
No, I understand. And
I think that's probably the lesson that Sam Levinson learned years ago and decided that you and Zendaya could not be trusted. You know, Tom Holland can't be trusted. He was ruined some of the Marvel movies. They had to tell him that Tony Stark's funeral was a wedding because they were worried that he was gonna. So he was probably her one. It's probably Zendaya he doesn't trust. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of this. In any event, season 3, it might be the last one. We have no idea. Of Euphoria premieres Sunday on HBO and HBO Max. Thank you very much, Judd Apatow, everybody. We'll be back with Gorillas on Sparks.